The Resistance is asking for our help in rescuing an important VIP of theirs that was recently captured by Advent forces in this region. Recon indicates plenty of hostile activity in the area. We'll need to lock down the AO, secure the VIP, and eliminate all enemy contacts standing in our way.
Hello everybody, and thank you, Bradford. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. An Operation Mountain Walker. I didn't realize Chihuahua was in the mountains, but you know, what do I know? This is the Advent Priority District in Chihuahua, and we are going to get ourselves a brand new gunner for the team. Not that I necessarily need it, but we sure do need the experience. Well, actually, I do not mind another gunner if we can get him promoted fast enough, because there's some powerful shots available for our gunner builds. But anyway, let's get down there and see if we can handle this mission. We did get it over-infiltrated down to 7 to 9 enemies that we're going up against, so I'm thinking positive right about now.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Okay, so
rollout.
So the good news on this one is we do not have a backtracking, or let's put it this way, we do not have a great backtracking exit zone. It's not very far from where the prisoner is going to be located. So the biggest challenge is getting to the prisoner, as usual. And we do have somebody to scout out and lead the way for us. And we could come very far over here, and it would have seemed that down here we can move wherever we want. So I'm going to get Frog moving down to the ground very fast so we can get moving in the direction that we need to move. Now overall, as far as where we need to go, I think on this particular one I might see if there's a way, because that's the building is over on the edge here. I may try angling over from this building to get over to where we need to get before we end up backtracking. So that's kind of how I think we're gonna go. And Frog, let's have you start scouting it out. I'm gonna bring you right here. And before I follow up with anybody, I want to see if you're seeing anybody right off the bat. Now, as far as the building, we have this building, and then there's another building attached, which is probably another separate building from this one, where we have to get to where the prisoner is located. So I do have a pole over here. We have a wide open door in front of us there. I think I'm gonna push you over here into full cover. I don't know how much I'm hemming and hawing on how aggressive I want to become and how aggressive I want to be on this one. But I think we're going to start bringing you right here. Get vision inside that building, and guess what? We don't see anything. Wow.
Whoa, dude.
Justine will pop you there.
No slacking off.
And Mary, I guess we'll bring you there.
I'll lead the way.
And we got Mr. Stubbs. You can call me Stubbs along on this mission. We'll pop him all the way forward. And finally, Sectoid the man. We're going to bring you over here also.
Understood.
So we do hear that door open. And we got the death-defying walking enemy out there. And we see a drone that fortunately is moving away. Could have been a challenge if it moved into the building towards us. Could have been a definite challenge if it moved into the building towards us. So these folks just came down from the roof that we are about to get on top of. So unless they turn right around, we should be okay getting on this roof. So I think the biggest thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take Frog right now and get up to this corner and see if there's anything else up on this roof.
Affirmatif, j'y vais.
Oh, baby. So not everybody got down off the roof. We got a Purifier, Advent Mech, and an Advent Grenadier. And they were headed down the roof. So what are the odds that they would climb the roof? Probably not great. All I'm going to do right off the bat is, actually, I'm going to keep you right there, Frog, because I got to be able to have you with eyes on these individuals. So as I'm moving everybody else, if I move you away and we lose our vision, I won't have accurate readings on whether we can sneak by, and right now we can, without being seen. But then you also, Mr. Stubbs, are carrying an SMG. So I could get you pretty dang far forward over here. So if they do come our way, we could do something about it. Except I guess I gotta play you here. I still want corner cover in case something's down below or wanders down below, and we'll do that.
Sure, I'll do a song and dance for you.
And now we got a slightly heavier weapon, and fortunately we can get by without being seen. And that's the part we had to figure out for sure. Now, just in case they change course, I'm going to bring you here, and they could always change course and turn around and potentially flank us, but there's always that chance.
Let's go. Quit wasting time.
And now the next biggest challenge with the rest are to get them up here far enough. Hope they don't come in this direction to expose us, because nobody will be on Overwatch. But I gotta get us up here.
Affirmative.
Okay, Justine, you can at least get farther past. And finally, let's see how far Mary can make it. She can do okay right about here.
I see the path.
All right, Mary and her little bare feet. Yes, that's the one. Now the question becomes, I think I'm gonna... Now that angle, it didn't make it look like we avoided that one square, but it does. I guess you run across the tabletops. Frog, it looks like you just run across the tabletops and don't make too much rattling noise as you do it, and then we get over here, and I think we'll do that.
En route vers la position indiquée.
I'm glad those were sturdy tables as you ran over them. Another opening door. And they are moving down. Well, not the big guy. Apparently not the big guy. I'm almost feeling like we should maybe open up against the big guy, because his partners are very far away, and a flamethrower that's very far away is not as scary as other things can be. The thing is, firepower-wise, do I have what it takes? Maybe it's a little bit awkward to do this right now. Maybe it's just a little bit too awkward to do this right now. So what I have to look at instead is finding a way to get over to this building where we have a prisoner down inside, and just hope this group takes the long way around and we don't have to see him again. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe that's the way to play it. Unfortunately, Frog will have to stay there and make sure they move away while everybody else does the forward moving kind of thing to get over up onto this roof, ideally. And we have pretty good vision up on that roof. The only thing we don't have good knowledge of is inside this building, if some of us come up by these windows. So I'm bringing it down here, Mr. Stubbs.
What's the story?
And then I'm thinking about just popping you right up here, there's a chance we could be seen, but technically we're hidden still, so with your SMG, hopefully we won't be getting too close to anybody. Maybe I'm taking chances, maybe I'm not. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments.
Raiders roll.
Hank, okay, it worked. It worked. Now, okay, I gotta be careful bringing you down here. So let's bring you down here, Sectoid. Because if I do it in a double move, it makes you want to go there. So let's just come blue move at a time and see how far we can get up on the roof with you. He learned that tabletop running maneuver from Frog, and he did it quite well himself. So I'm going to bring you right here.
I'm relocating. There.
And now, we need to get some more moving.
What?
And I'm guessing, Angel, yeah, you aren't quite going to make it the whole way. So I think what we'll do is just for you, well, it's a mech, so you know what's one to do. But I'm going to keep you on this corner because some of these other possibilities are a little exposed to down in that direction should they start wandering in our way. Mary, the big fury. How do I want to do this with you? I think this is how we're going to do it, so we're not exposed. I'm real nervous about this. I'm uncomfortable about this pod and them continuing in their current direction. So I'm trying to set ourselves up. Now, actually, look at that. You can get out of here, Frog. We just had to see someone with a proper SMG to see how far. So you're not locked in like it looked. I had somebody else chosen that made it look like you were locked in. So let's get you moving over here, Frog.
Je vais vers la position.
And I do not want to go anywhere near this yet. So, because I have a feeling we've seen, what, 4 enemies so far? So therefore there's still 2 unknown pods out there. So I'm just going to bring you here.
Merci.
And Avaroth, you're the one playing catch up today.
Running.
Ooh, we see some more. So that looks like a, well, from what
Looks
we
pretty
see,
tough.
oh, it is a pod of 3. It has an advanced officer in it, and then we have an Archon downstairs also. So it makes it seem. Is he moving? They're taking a lot of slow activity here. So I have a feeling that mech, yeah, it's no longer up here. Well, unless it just stood there stomping its feet and didn't really move. It's starting to make me think that hustling downstairs, if it wasn't for that open door, it would be nice not to have an open door down there with those enemies looking at us, and because I am unable to remotely activate. I don't really want to stay up here with all these open windows. And then that other pod walking by over here. Okay, so we have another door here. All the doors are open. So all those doors we were hearing open. And I kind of have a feeling, Frog, you're going to have to do it since you are detected the least of everybody. In fact, maybe we do a little Ghost Walker. So the enemy detection is not great against you because we see 1, 2, 3, another pod over here, 4, 5, 6, so and a drone. We probably have most of the map known. There could be a mysterious loose drone out here, but I'm going to make you a sneaky individual to go down this ladder. That's what I'm going to do.
Un coup, tu me vois.
And let's get to the bottom of things at the bottom of the ladder, for starters, and see what we can see from here.
Ça roule.
And see if they can see us. So right now, they do not. And I'm kind of thinking, can I be so lucky? Can I? Because something might be right there. And it seems like something probably is right there. I wish I could remotely close that door, but I don't have such confidence. So why don't I, therefore, bring you right here to see what we can see.
J'y vais.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
Okay. So we at least see the closest one to us, the Muton. And boy, we barely made it by. Well, we don't know because I don't have you chosen right now, but there's others of us with decent weapons that can get down here. So I wonder if we can play the close the door game and get lucky here for a little bit. So if I bring you down here, because look at with an SMG, I might be able to come here and close this door, maybe, because that I think the angle from that, and if the Muton that we can see can't see us come down here. Of course, it's a yellow move, but we're all hidden. They'd have to actually come back through this door to find us. And I can get everybody probably pretty close to getting down here, except for Averoth. So I tell you what, for this first turn, I will not send you over there for this first turn, but I will get you right here. It's very touchy, you know, where I want to put you, because this pod could just turn around and walk in towards us. So I guess I'm going to bring you here in a full cover position. And we should be fine on a blue move there.
Anytime you're ready.
All right. Decent sight. That means you, sectoid. I'm gonna move some others first to see how far we can get them up here to where they need to be. So where we're gonna be able to get them is nearby the opening, maybe, so at least if something breaks loose, they can jump down to help us.
It's far, but I can reach it.
I guess nothing says we couldn't have just gone through that door. After I did that nice big run, I started going, why didn't we just go through the door? But we didn't, because someone would have to open the door. But if I get you down here and we open the door with you, Angel, I'm cool with that. And I guess after you've finished moving, but you'll be able to open the door. And then Averoth, can you at least make it to the door? And yes, so everybody will be able to support us should they move our way. That was the biggest thing I was looking for. Probably doesn't mean much to have you overwatching with your SMG, but you know, every little bit can help. And then I'm coming down here at the base of the ladder with you, Sectoid. And we're going to do a little overwatching right about now. Yeah, I wonder if trench gun could quite be an opening, but anyway.
Watching that direction.
They're coming back! But guess what? And these guys apparently moved out. We have ourselves an opening. We have ourselves an opening. Who knew we'd get such an opening? But we got it. And I think we have enough support following them up to make this viable. That should have been big time hurts for them. 9 and 8. Yeah, you know, Frog has been exposed, but then Frog... Okay, so you're out of actions, but we've got others to do things. In fact, the Muton can be handled by Angel. That's... seems to be the best plan there. Let's just open the doors so we can not make any extra noise than we're already going to make with our weapons. And we don't want to necessarily get so close that he can do anything weird to us. All I got to do is a little soul fire. And then for the Archon, we definitely would have some grenades available. And you also, maybe we won't even need to bust things open with a grenade.
Affirmative.
Because we have a laser weapon to bring against him. Oof. Laser weapons don't do as much damage as I recall. But then again, do plasma grenade? Yeah, they do. They do. Potentially. So we'll blow the grenade over here.
Prawn cocktail coming up.
All right. I think we're getting to the point where we can finish this guy off. Now, what I just want to, since this is our first Archon, I kind of need to feel that we have both Stubbs with an SMG and Frog and I just gotta make sure. Holy smokes, if that came through, that loud blast of a thunder, I lifted an inch off my seat. We'll see if it comes through on the broadcast or not, but holy smokes, I jumped. And so did Fang, who's now under my desk. Oh, it's pretty funny. Okay, let's see. And I want to target the guy just to do a little F1 looking to make sure there's nothing there that I should be aware of. So he can make a melee attack against an adjacent target. Yeah, but that's not a defensive thing. And having him indoors is a good thing to bombard the area with blazing pinions, I think. But I think he's about to die anyway. So I'm thinking right now that we can kind of flesh and do that kind of a thing in relative safety. Except, you know, it's pretty obvious these days we're going to need to upgrade some of our weapons. And that would mean he gets him down. Oof, wow, wow, wow. So that gets him down to just 3. I'm starting to run. Oh, Mary, quite contrary. We have you to do some things that you can probably do better. So let's get Mary. I had you hiding on the roof and I forgot all about you. Forgot all about you. And I'm thinking that we are going to go with a little rend downstairs instead. Still does similar kinds of things, but we need to start building up your focus. So let's get this going here.
This world is ours!
And we missed! Oh, now we're not in a good position all of a sudden. Because if Frog misses... Oh wait, Mary Fury, what do you have to do? Well, you can just stand there and be furious. and become the one for all. Or I can move with you. Stubbs. Well, with Mary over there, now Flame is also out of the picture, which should have been my out before I should have run Mary away. Run, Mary, run. Because now all I can do is 2 damage in the flesh that I'm going to do. So I have not guaranteed myself a kill over here. I absolutely have not guaranteed myself a kill. Well, I do have a command, thank goodness. I have a command, thank goodness. And Averoth, I think, no. Yeah, Averoth, you do have a laser weapon, which I think I need that extra shot of yours. Yeah, because I don't think Sectoid is probably too far away. So let's get you commanded. And let's have you take a shot. And let's hope we don't have a big old miss. Oh, well, that's almost as bad as a miss. That's almost as bad as a miss. Well, what I can try doing is I can bring Stubbs over here to burn the Muton. And what we're going to end up doing is I don't know the Soulfire, plus it wouldn't be guaranteed enough. I think I have to come over here and do a freaking mag rifle shot with you.
Yeah.
And we'll hang on to the old Soulfire. Now, he has fuse, which is free. So let's fuse away, and then I have even more options ahead of me without having to deal with him. Oh! He did not die! I still have to worry about him. I still have to worry about him. So this shot is not 100% shot, but boy, if it hits. And thank you. I appreciated your little giggle, as if, you know, I should have been all worried or shouldn't have been all worried. And I'm going to bring... All I need now is an SMG. And I'm going to bring you here to do it. Hopefully not seeing anything through that door would be the best. Because right now, your shot percentage is not what I would prefer. So I'm going to bring you here. Okay, and we did not spy anything through that door. I need you to hit on a less than flattering percentage. Okay. Okay, so we're coming through here a little bit. And we did notice you got a promotion. We all very much noticed. Now I do not have anybody with magic hacking skills, so therefore we're going to have you, Frog, come over here and unlock the door.
C'est comme vous voudrez. Piratage en cours.
All right, so we have a chance to reduce contact costs from a nearby region. Oh, wouldn't that be wonderful? But the odds are very low. Oh, we did it! I wish I could pick the region. Every time I get one of these, I wish I could pick the region, but we had no such luck. But we'll take it. Okay, so we have who someday could be a gunner for us. And our evac is right there. We really don't have that far to go. Take a peek. And the way everybody moved over here and away, unless this other pod over here came back, if we can get out quick enough, we'll be okay. I need to come over here with you anyway. There's no door over out on this side, so we're all coming up this way. I might as well pick up the loot on the way. And Stubbs, I'm bringing you here. Sectoid. We're going to have you peek out the door
Over
from
there.
here.
빨리 가자.
I'm kind of leaning towards getting us all to the door and then making a sprint in that direction. Mary, Mary, get moving. Okay, so there's one. It's Avaroth. You're the one that I gotta get to that hasn't moved yet. Do I dare peek us outdoors? I think going outdoors is fine. We're gonna see if we see anything down here. You'd still be able to launch a grenade if we did, and you're in full cover.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And that seems to be no immediate threat. We just got lucky with how they wandered, I guess. Let's just overwatch everybody who can.
Hey, inspection time.
No, we're not going to switch with anybody. Might as well go one for all again.
I'll stay put.
And there they come, a little bit too late. I hope. I don't want anybody on Overwatch. But we at least have somebody to run the Overwatch, should anybody try it.
Ils essaient de me prendre à revers.
And there we go. So I think we have a clear path. I think everybody can make it. I think, Mary, you're the only one I'm less... Yeah, everybody can make it. Let's try Gonzo. Even Gonzo can make it. So let's get moving before it gets ugly.
Got it. Moving.
Let me just change my angle here. There we go.
That seems reasonable.
Ah! I wondered why it wasn't letting me tab through that. Now I know why. I said, is there something special about Mary? Something about Mary, right?
I'm on my way.
All right, I think... Oh, Frog. Holy smokes, I forgot about Frog! Oh, but thank God... Look how close I came to messing up on this one by forgetting about Frog. Oh, my goodness.
Compris, j'y vais.
Thank goodness you have some speed, Frog. And you hopped on out. Let's go.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Very good. This one was mountains easier than our last mission, and we completed it flawlessly. Only had to kill 2 in the process. They were challenging, probably the more challenging of the 2 enemies that we could have run into, but we got to use a trench gun. Believe it or not, they walked right into that one with our little trench gun opening, so that helped make it a little easier. And then finally connecting on the finishing shots sealed the deal. All right, I don't think when it does a close-up, it usually means something's in the foreground and you can't quite scoop. Okay, I like it. I like it. It's an action shot on one. Well, it's an action shot on both flanks, is what it is. All right, I love it. I do actually love it. And yeah, we'll stay up. It's got everything. Big city. lights. Got the club vibe going. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. We ride the tempest. We bring the storm. XCom has many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
If anything, I fear we are making it easier for them to catalog our people.
Yeah, well, if they can catch us, Tygan, that's the part that really matters. If they can catch us.
Harden your heart against those who would harm the union between humanity and the Elders. They are no longer your brothers and sisters. They rejected us all the moment they stood against the Elders.
All right, Operation Mountain Walker. We didn't exactly walk on mountains, but we got up and over the buildings to get done what we needed to get done. Carlos, a sectoid, your trench shot alone gave you the most damage dealt, most attacks from Avaroth, and whoever moved the most is probably, oh, it was Mary Fury Crawford today. How about that? I thought it might have been Frog, the way he had to run to get out of here. So Mary Fury kind of took your crown, Frog. And we had that one pop-up in mission, so we do know there's one promotion.
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
In fact, we got another promotion for Angel. So I'm wondering if I'm able to, because of that, keep her in the tubes back to back? I don't know, but you're at least getting thrown into the tube for one of these promotions that you have. And Stubbs, good job. So yeah, it looks like we did not get you in the tubes for an adept promotion. You're going to be able to, or did we pick? We picked up Fuse already, didn't we, for you? Yeah, you have Fuse. So we'll see what unlocks when we get you back in the tubes and what we have a chance to pick up. And then Mr. Stubbs. Yeah, we're just going with biggest booms with you. And we got another Alarian core, an advanced stock, an elite hair trigger, and advanced laser sights. All the gear is coming up nicely advanced. Although I especially like elite, I just don't use the hair triggers as much as I do a stock and a laser sight. All right, and there's our newest team member, Andres Felipe de la Cruz. Welcome to the team as our newest gunner. And I don't know what rank I can't remember what rank you were coming in as for us, but apparently you have a promotion available. What we're going to do right off the bat is, let me look at my queue. We have coil guns down to 5 days. Now I do have I have one scientist that we recently acquired a last mission. So I'm going to put a scientist back in here. And I'm going to get you, Angel, in here too. And so we have opportunities for Soul Steel, Stasis, and Fortress. And I'm going to need to check my handy dandy chart in order to see about these, which ones I was interested for you out of this choice. So let me take a look. So we have Stasis available. Completely stuns the target for 1 turn, but renders them immune to any attack or damage. So it's basically, we have a priest ability with this one. Then we could always pick up Fortress. The Psyop is immune to fire, poison, acid, and explosive damage. And that leads into us being able to pick up Bastion also. So Stasis takes us all the way to the Domination perk, which is definitely one that I might be interested in. And Null Lance is not an option at this point, because have we picked up Solus yet for you? I can't even remember everything that we have. So I think with this in mind, I'm actually going to go with Stasis for you. And so we can take a target out for a turn, which can definitely help us in a sticky situation. We're going to go that way. All right, so I'm going to check your training time, and I'm going to check the research time for Coil to figure out if I can afford to bring in another scientist or not. So let's check that out right now. 7 days doesn't sound bad. And right now we have a 6-day timer here. Oh, whoa! I got 2 of them in here. I guess we'll keep it that way. I think the coil guns were at 5, but, you know, if I take that out, it's going to be longer than 7 days also. So I thought I only put 1 scientist in here, but apparently it plopped 2 in there just for me because the game cares so much. But I can live with 6 days, I hope. I think it's still in time before the supply drop, and that's just what it's going to be. And I'm going to take a look at our soldiers. Who has the promotion? It's our new guy. And we've given everybody who requested a character name, so I'll probably come up with my own character list, or I'll take one of a recognizable voice list and make this guy into a new character. And he comes to us as... he has Knife Fighter. Okay, he comes to us as a sergeant, which is nice. That's nice. And so I'll pick out his promotions, and next time I'll try to come up with the new look, new name for this guy that we rescued just now. All right, so let's just jump back out there. We only got 1 individual wounded. It's probably still double digit, but it should be pretty close to 10 days. That we get our last wounded individual back out on the field, which would be wonderful. Actually, quite wonderful. So let's get out here and see what our next mission looks like it's going to be. We will be able to infiltrate some more because we do have enough soldiers available for an infiltration. Oh yeah, we can handle another mission. So let's go find one, shall we? All right, so we got assorted loot here. Let's think about this. We gotta finish our disabled truck, because that's where we are, and that'll just save time, and we still got time on the assorted loot. And then I have an infiltration here. Oh, the supply raid's at 16%, and we have this mission at 68%, and strength is up to 5. Gonna make this one really, I mean really interesting, don't you think? We'll see if we still have enough soldiers to be able to do it and not have to cancel it coming up. Let's pick up our supplies.
Strategic resource located.
Oh baby, 91, we'll take it. An illegally operating transport truck broke down in the wastes, and upon seeing the Avenger moving in, the driver ran for cover. However, he quickly returned as our squad approached and asked for help with repairs. After our engineers got the vehicle running again, the driver handed over a few supplies in appreciation. Oh, good job. That's more than a few. That's a really nice number that we received on this one. Now we're at strength 3, so I think I'm going to come down here and scan a bit to see if we can find another mission. The vigilance is up high, so that's going to grow pretty fast. But then again, hopefully on this supply raid we can maybe drop it down a little too. One can always hope. This one's still at strength 9. I'm still worried about an invasion down here. So if an invasion should happen, missions will be canceled, I do believe. Or is it better? That's another thing I'm not 100% clear on. There's a few hazy areas in my experience, and that is, do I need to hold back a team? Because when the invasion happens, we just gotta go. We don't have time to cancel anything and pick them up. You know, a little green in this area, knowing that there's an invasion building and could happen at any time over here. So maybe, let's see, we're infiltrated 25% here, 77% here. That'll probably be the next mission. So you know, I'm gonna pick up the assorted loot first, just to keep ourselves available, and then we'll start scanning down here, because pretty soon we're going to get another group freed up, and then I can most definitely handle another infiltration. So let's do the loot. As much as I feel I probably should be scanning, I want to keep some soldiers available. Maya Murray has recovered from their wounds. Who the heck is Maya Murray, rookie? Oh! No! I don't know who that is. Who's Maya? Do I have a Maya on the staff? Where's my assistant? Where's Maya? Who's Maya? I have a feeling Maya was, yeah, I don't see any Maya. So I think Maya might have, just as a weird pop-up for a Haven individual, and that doesn't matter, because they function even if they're injured. And training is completed for Connor Lockhart, who may also get a name change. He is another, because I don't think that's a viewer character either. So we got ourselves a gunner now. Arnold Schwarzenegger is out as another shinobi. And so these are some folks that are going to need to get some training under Laser Master so we can get them upgraded as fast as possible. Okay, I have a feeling we're at 100% here. And what do we look? Oh, baby. It would be nice to be able to do this, but, you know, you can only boost so much. One can only boost so much. Let's take a look at the squad. And boosting may only get it down to 10 to 12, but we do have a team of 6, and it looks like a decent, overall a decent team. So we're probably going to go ahead and do it. Mag rifle, scatter ray, Cal 15 bullpup. I think we're gonna boost and do it. And we're down to 7 to 9. So guess what? We got our next mission. Let's just get a quick refresher. I only looked at him briefly. Gravedigger is going out on this one. He got his new ionic ripjack too. We'll see if he gets a chance to use it. Mike Alatrista Munoz is happy to be on a mission and not a covert op for a change, or stuck in the Haven advisory role. He's itching to get out there and hurt some Advent. Shiny Goblin Zubat is along with a mag rifle, so we do have some shooty powers along with EcoBot. You know, it may not say mag on his weapon, but it shoots hard. Teddy Husky Good Boy, we do have a leader on this one, so we have some leadership training available, and we have an upgraded gremlin on this one. I'd like to give that a test drive on some mechanized units out there to see if we notice the upgrade and see what that looks like for us, and some hacky towers for that matter. And he does happen to have a laser rifle, so it's not a ballistic weapon that he's carrying around. And then Ty Brazier, so we got Fuse on this guy too. So yeah, I think we're good enough for this one. But we're going to do it next time, per usual. We'll start out with this mission now that we've introduced everybody. And I hope you enjoyed today's mission. It wasn't the longest one that we had in a while, but we're due for a shorter mission every now and then. They can't all be super long. We'll have another super long one coming up if I don't get something infiltrated soon again to keep a string of missions in a row. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed today's mission, and I hope to see you next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope, as I said before, to see you next time.